Episode 7, Gut Health, the Sneaky Bone Pillar. Okay, honest question. Have you ever been doing all the right things and still feel like your body's not cooperating?
Like you're lifting, walking, eating pretty healthy, and taking supplements. And you're like, hello, where are the results?
Yep. And today we're talking about one of the most overlooked reasons that can happen.
That's gut health.
And I know people hear gut health and they think it's going to be a weird rabbit hole of things.
Well, gut health is complex, but not today. Today is plain English, and it connects directly to bone remodeling in a way most people never get told.
So Jason, give us the simple version. Why are we talking about the gut on a bone health series?
Because your gut is where your body decides what it absorbs and what it reacts to and how inflamed your system is. There is a gut-mind connection.
Absolutely. And inflammation is a big deal for bones, not to mention the rest of your body.
Bone is living tissue, and it is always remodeling. And inflammation tends to push the body towards breakdown instead of build up.
Yep. So even if you're doing stimulus like osteogenic loading and you're eating protein,
if your gut is inflamed and you cannot absorb the food that you're eating, all the inputs are off. And they don't land in the same place they should.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like this is where we get frustrated. I hear people all the time saying, I'm doing all the right things and I'm still not having the results that I want.
Totally. And I'll just say this gently. Sometimes people are doing all the right things, but they're missing the foundation.
And gut health is the foundation.
Because it's not just what you eat, it's how well you absorb. It's not just what you do, it's how well your body can respond.
Yes, exactly. So, okay, let's define dysbiosis, like we're friends having coffee.
Dysbiosis just means your gut bacteria are out of balance. Your internal ecosystem is off. You've got an overgrowth of maybe good or bad bacteria.
And when that happens, what's the chain reaction?
4 big ways it can mess up with bone remodeling. Again, this is educational and this is not medical advice.
Yep. Okay, hit us.
1, inflammation goes up. When the gut lining is irritated, that leaky gut, stuff can leak into the bloodstream. That reacts with your immune system and it raises inflammation.
And chronic inflammation can push bone towards breakdown.
Absorption goes down. If the gut is irritated, you might not absorb magnesium, calcium, vitamin D, vitamin K, and all of the other trace minerals. Even protein digestion can suffer.
So the person eating healthy might still be underbuilding.
3, hormones can get messy, especially estrogen metabolism.
Which really matters after 45 because hormones shape the remodeling environment.
Number 4, your immune system tone shifts. Most of the immune system lives in the gut. So when the gut is reactive and the immune system is reactive, more inflammation signaling happens.
Right. So it's not just digestion, it's full body.
That's the point. Gut is upstream.
Okay, so people watching are maybe thinking, how do I know if this might apply to me?
Well, this is not a diagnostic, but common signs are bloating, constipation, maybe you have loose stools, fatigue after meals, brain fog, skin flare-ups, food sensitivities, and even poor sleep.
And I'll add feeling puffy or inflamed a lot.
Yes, you're feeling like your body is just more reactive than it used to be.
So let's put together a simple plan that doesn't feel like a 40-step protocol, okay?
Oh, I love that.
So give us the start here version.
1, let's start with some prebiotics daily. And those things are like green leafy vegetables, onions, garlics, berries, something that feeds the good bacteria in your body.
Right. So feed the good guys. Let's start there.
And what about fermented foods? What are some of the fermented foods that you like?
Yogurt or kefir if tolerated, sauerkraut, kimchi, small amounts count. You don't need a gallon of kombucha.
We want to reduce one irritant, not everything. So pick one. These are the things that we know inflame the body. Things like sugar and alcohol, ultra-processed snacks.
So it's just one lever. I love that. One thing is realistic. We don't need to do everything at once. We could just maybe remove one.
Like atomic habits, just slow down. Maybe the first 5 minutes of your meal. You really need to chew the food that you eat. Digestion starts in the mouth, continues through the nervous system.
So this one's big because people eat like they're in a race or they're eating while they're standing up or on the go or
right. You need to chew
everybody's
your
in a
food
hurry.
20 times before swallowing, and very few people actually do that. One of the other things that we really recommend is hydration. If you're not hydrated, then your body isn't functioning properly. You're not getting the minerals where they need to in the transport chain.
And
This-
most people hydrate too late. They're hydrating at night when they haven't had anything during the day. So let's connect this back to bone so that people don't think we just totally switched topics.
All right. Better gut health means better absorption, nutrition works better, lower inflammation, stimulus like osteogenic loading works better, better gut, better brain balance, and better sleep.
And don't forget recovery. So gut health doesn't replace the other pillars. It's just a portion of them, and it just amplifies them.
Right. I always say you don't heal in a vacuum. Every pillar matters, and gut health is just one of the tools that we can use to help heal our body.
And this is where our cadence fits. Test, learn, act, track.
Where you test where you are, you learn what pillar needs attention. You act with small steps, and then you track, because guessing is exhausting.
Yes. All right. A 2-week gut reset. Say it fast.
All right, 2 weeks. 1 prebiotic food daily, a fermented food 3 to 4 times a week. You want to slow down your first 5 minutes of the meal.
Hydrate early, reduce one irritant, and if you want clarity on bone health, start with a baseline scan. Clarity first.
Strength follows. See you in the next episode.
See you soon.